Welcome back, everyone. Today in Things to Care About, we're celebrating each and every one of you. Well, it's technically Celebrate a Dame Day. And if you didn't know that, well, now you do. Kara's here to help us all celebrate. What a nice thing on a Monday. Because let's be honest, Mondays can be a little, well,
can be
mundane. You can get a little stressed
Sure.
starting the work week, but let's celebrate.
We're celebrating each other. To be honest, I started out wanting to do Celebrate a Dame Day, but then I got a little sidetracked, so it's kind of a twofer, okay?
Oh, great.
All right, okay. Let me explain. All right, so let's start with, what is a dame?
Right.
Do you know what a dame is?
I don't know.
Well, here's the background.
A fabulous, strong lady?
Yeah, kind of. It's traced back to the 13th century when female rulers were referred to as dames. And to be a dame was a sign of honor, and it indicated that a woman deserved respect. The male version was sir, okay?
Okay.
Now, hundreds of years later, the dame name became lady.
All right.
You're a lady.
You're a lady.
Okay? And in this day and age, we just celebrate brilliant women. And for the purpose of this day, they say it's specifically for women in theater, okay?
Got it.
So then I started looking at all these things online, brilliant women, theatrical women, Liza Minnelli, Carol Channing.
Yeah.
And there's a documentary, okay, and it's called Nothing Like a Dame. It was written and debuted and directed and came out in 2018. And it has Dame Maggie Smith, Dame Judi Dench, literal dames. They're both 88 years old. Listen to what they had to say in this part, because this spurred the rest of this segment. Take a listen.
I remember you saying, Mags, that you've been discovered and rediscovered.
Yeah, I'm still hanging in for that.
Okay, so if you can tell, they're joking about being discovered.
Right.
I just said they're 88 years old, and obviously they're talking about things on a grand stage, but I felt like we're always discovering something. Discovery is a lifelong journey.
Yes.
And so here are some things to enlighten us for today, okay?
I love it.
All right, so if you feel a little lost and you need to relive and rediscover the inner dame in all of us, here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. Here's the first one. Also watch that documentary, it's very good.
Okay.
But in this, it says, start going places by yourself. Very important. I think it scares a lot of people to go someplace by yourself, but maybe not just like to run an errand, but to actually do something where you're not on your phone and you're kind of just taking in the sights and sounds. It will help you rediscover who you are.
Yes.
And sounds simple, but.
And I think even for the extrovert in all of us, like that's one thing that quarantine taught me, is that I actually, while I love people, I also love kind of recharging alone. So sit up at a place, have lunch by yourself. I didn't used to do that when I was younger, so maybe this is my new thing in my 50s.
I love being by myself.
Yes?
Like you will see me like just kind of by myself.
Taking it all in. Well, we live such busy lives, and if you have families and, you know, and so many priorities and you're pulled in a bunch of different directions, you got to just,
put that on your list, though. Okay, this one I thought, speaking of lists, was also important. What's important to you? And they said to actually make a list of people, places, and things. On the flip side, you can make a list of things, places, and people that don't give you joy, and sort of redirect your life towards the things that do.
Wow.
And avoid those that don't, which also sounds kind of simple when you say it out loud, but it will really help and kind of lead you in the right direction.
Right, and we've talked about that in other care abouts, where the power of no, and I know sometimes it's really hard and we don't want to let people down, but no, doing it for you and focusing on the things that do bring you joy, sometimes you have to do that, and it's okay. It's okay, everyone does it.
Right, and this next one, I like this one. So this could apply to really any facet of your life as well, but think about what you were doing, where you were, when you were really, really confident.
Whoa, I love that.
Yeah, so if you feel like you're stuck in a rut, think about a moment that brought you joy and try to, I don't know, get paid for it. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Try to make money from it. No, that's awesome. Whether it's marriage or finding a mate or finding a new job, think back, tap into that young self, or maybe that was just yesterday. I don't know.
I know, right? Let's get to this last one really quick because I think you'll like it. To value others' opinions of you. Okay, so I think this is tricky because you can't just go around like being nasty, but I love this analogy and hadn't heard it, because think of yourself and how others view you, like society as a whole. There are people you like, there are people you don't like, and there are people you're neutral about, and that's okay. And think about that in the way people see you and you see others.
Yeah. Don't
you know?
worry, yeah. Don't worry about the opinions of others.
No.
Don't put so much stock in.
yes.
I love that.
Everybody's gonna
Cara.
like you.
I love it. Right. And you're
Me,
not gonna
not-
like
I wasn't
everyone.
pointing at you, I was saying me.
Everybody's not gonna like
Yeah,
you. Yes.
it's true. Okay.
My mom always used to say that.
Same.
Okay, so who are your favorite dames? Maybe they're not famous, but maybe they're just somebody in your life that you want to give a shout out. We'd love to hear. Weigh in on Twitter at ATL & Co to be featured.